Well, hello everyone, it's Kari. Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a really fun Halloween card to share that's a little bit different. I'm going to be using the Castle Arches die, and I had this panel that I had made previously, and it is gorgeous. It looks like a dungeon. It's really beautiful. I showed you how to make this a little bit ago. I will link the video where I show you how to make that background. It's metallic, it's black, it's kind of spooky, and I'm going to be pairing it with this Potions class stamp set, the Boo Sheet stamp set, and then my very favorite Halloween Sentiment stamp set. I love this set. I pull it out every year. There are so many greetings that you can use with lots of different images. It's perfect. Like if you need a Halloween sentiment set that you can use for just about anything, this is the one. There are some large sentiments and some smaller ones in there, so it's perfect. So today I'm going to go ahead and stamp these out. I've chosen a few of the ghosts that I have not used before. When I go back to a stamp set, I usually like to use the ones that I haven't used previously, just to give me a little challenge. So I'm using a couple of the ghosts here. I'm using a few of the potions from the Potions class, and some of the shelves, and also the table that has the little cauldron on it. This one right here. There are so many great images in this stamp set, and I thought it would be fun to put together a card where the ghosts are making the potions. So there we go. We've got them all stamped out, and now to color them. I didn't leave all the coloring in the video today. I did color up the table and the chairs and the shelves to look like wood. So just a little bit of wood grain on there. And for the ghosts, I'm going to color one up in some violets or some really light shades of purple. And the other one I'll color up in shades of blue, just to give it a little bit of variety. The background, remember, is that really dark black metallic background that we created earlier, and so I wanted the ghosts to just stand out from that. Sometimes I will color up my ghosts with some grays or some warm grays even, but the blues and the purples won out today for variety. So you can see I'm just using some really light shades of blues and purples. And I'll finish coloring these up, just adding a little bit of the shading and blending them all through with the colorless blender. Once I finish with all that, I'll take the coordinating dies and die cut everything out so that we can put our card together. I love having the coordinating dies. It just makes it a lot faster. So here's all the images, and I'm just going to play around with the layout of this card. I decided to put both of the shelves in the center there, and I stamped out a couple of the sentiments. This one says, "Hey, ghoul friend," and I can't decide if I should put it on some glitter paper or some lime green cardstock. I've really been loving lime green for Halloween this year. So I also have one that says, "You're beautiful." But in the end, I could only fit one of the sentiments, and I could only choose one of those backgrounds. Which one would you choose? If you decided on the gold glitter cardstock, that's what I decided on too. I don't know. It was really close. I almost went for the green. But I decided on the Hey Ghoul Friend and the gold glitter cardstock, so I backed those. I wanted to make this little ghost a little darker, so I added a little more of that violet. And now I'm adding some eyelashes. I couldn't help it. She's so cute with eyelashes. So just drew those on with a Sharpie. And now we can go ahead and put all of our card together here. I used liquid adhesive for most of this, but I did pop a couple of these up. I'm going to glue that sentiment on the glitter cardstock. I will glue on the little potion bottles to the ghost's arms here. So I've got two little potion bottles. That's so cute, just like that. And by gluing those on first, it makes it so much simpler to pop him up. So I'll add some foam tape to the back of that here, just cutting some smaller pieces for his arms. and then pop him up. I'll pop up the other ghost as well for some dimension on this card. And to get my fingers out of the way here, I put the sentiment there and decided to use my tweezers so I could see where this was all fitting together. That's better. Okay, I like that just about right there. So I'll put him down, add some foam tape to the other, and add her. And the rest I'm going to glue down with some liquid adhesive. But I'm not going to be finished there. You know that I have to add a little cat. So as I finish up this, I am thinking this entire time about that cat. And I know for a fact that there is a cat in the Under the Stairs die set. I will link it below. I can't remember the exact name to it, but there's a cat die cut in that set. I'll show you in just a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that one out of black cardstock. Straighten that up just like that. And finish putting these on. There we go. I love this little dungeon. Now there's the cat. So it comes from this set right here. And there's the little cat. This is the Under the Stairs A2 scene die. So that's where that comes from. And he's going to go just right about there, right in front of that little stool. I think he's so cute. And I will pop him up with some mini foam squares. Just like so. Okay, there we go. Now I did trim down this whole panel just a little bit. I wanted to have a black frame around the entire thing, just a little frame to peek through, and then we can see the white all around the edge of that. So it creates this more dimensional 3D look with those frames. So I'll glue this first of all to the black frame. You can see there's just a tiny bit of black all around the edges there. And then I'll glue it all to the card base, and you'll see a small amount of the white all the way around as well. So it's kind of like 3 layers here. I'm using my favorite new Teflon bone folder to reinforce that score fold for the card base. And then I'll glue all of this down. You can see a small amount of white around the edges there too. I love that look where there's multiple frames. So here is our card. Look at those ghosts. They are mixing up some kind of delicious potion here, or something spooky maybe. There's my Hey Ghoul Friend. I think it looks great in this little dungeon scene as well, using that Castle Arches die. Thanks so much for stopping by today. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll link everything below, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.